So obviously, a blueprint is a great place to start, but we have yet to see actually any formal policy around AI at the moment. Are there any action items that the government could address right now as more companies consider operating or incorporating AI into their workflows?
So I would disagree a little bit, Danielle. I mean, part of what these executive actions were highlighting ways in which agencies, departments could use the regulatory authorities that they already have. And so, while it's certainly the case that this is, the capabilities of artificial intelligence have, expanded quite dramatically, and that we need to be thinking in new and fresh ways about AI governance, which includes regulation and other kinds of levers that we can work on, across sectors, including government. It is not the case that these things, that AI is not regulated. So I would sort of just push back on that a little bit. I would also say that, to go back to where we began, that sort of line through, or that vein of uncertainty that was in the Goldman Sachs report. One of the ways that we address that uncertainty is through regulation. And so I would want to also offer that regulation guardrails are actually not staunching innovation, but allow a kind of certainty in the field of play for workers, for consumers, and for industry, and allow people to have sort of rules of the road that are clear for everyone. And so I think, fundamentally, with regards to the employment sector, work issues, and industry, the kind of uncertainty that we have because we don't we haven't landed on what these sort of new regulatory tools and guardrails might be. I think will ultimately may prevent us from, leaning into the innovation, leaning into the opportunities that might potentially lie here for the workforce.